Hey guys, welcome back to Coffee Cats and Chats. And here's my coffee. Excuse me. Today, as you can see, well, I always look like a gremlin when I come on here, but I'm a makeupless gremlin, and I can't talk. Um, so yeah, I have a clean face on. So today we will be reviewing the Freeman Beauty. I don't even know that's focused. Freeman Beauty Infusion Cleansing Sheet Mask. So I got this from my best friend Katie McFarlane. So thank you very much, Katie. And it retails for I think it's like $3.97 for one of these puppies. They're one-time use, just to let you know. So I'll just read the packaging and go over it. Freeman Beauty Infusion. I've found that I can only find this at like Walmart, and so yeah, this is their cleansing sheet mask, as I said. It has charcoal and probiotics. It instantly boosts purity and clears pores. It's made out of 100% bamboo sheet mask, the sheet part of it, and it's serum infused. And on the back, so discover, I'll hold it up. Discover a deep, pure clean. This concentrated serum infused sheet mask instantly clears pores with activated charcoal that gently draws out oils and toxins without over drying. Boosted with powerful skin balancing probiotics to reveal a fresh, clear complexion, perfect for all skin types. So to use, cleanse skin and remove makeup, take the mask out of the package, carefully unfold and place the sheet on the face, keeping the eyes and mouth free. Smooth and arrange mask to ensure the forehead, cheeks, nose, and chin are covered. Leave on for 15 to 20 minutes and remove the mask. Let the skin absorb and receive maximum benefits from the excess serum by patting it into the skin. No need to rinse. Use 2 times a week or as often as needed. So yeah, sounds pretty good. So you guys know the drill. I'm gonna open this little bad boy up, say my first impressions there of it, and then we'll get on to talking about the ingredients, what exactly is in this little puppy. So, cheers. Yeah. So as you can see, it's notched at the top, these little thingies. So I love that because it makes tearing it off much easier. So as you can see, and it's a black sheet mask. Most of them are white, but being as it's charcoal infused, so it's pretty loaded up with the serum. Not a whole lot was left over in the package, actually. So the bamboo sheet mask must really absorb that serum. So let's unfold this puppy. It smells really good. It's got a nice fresh floral scent to her. Whoop, whoop. This is just a mess. Okay, so I think I have it backwards. No, I think I had it rightwards. Brick. Okay. Ooh. Da 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 da. Here we go. Boom. So, peel it on. It's quite thick feeling, so that's nice because some of these feel like they're gonna rip when you're trying to unpeel them. Oop. I should have worn my headband. Damn it, Adele. Oh well. My hair is gonna get gooky. Well, my nose flap. Well, there we go. Like a totally different person. Okay, so there. She's sealed. I'm gonna unfold this little part. There we go. Dear, that's better. All covered. I'm gonna rub that on my neck. The excess serum. Well, it's good for you. So, continuing on. Sorry about that. So, yeah, it feels pretty snug and secure on my face because it is loaded with serum. It's not so loaded, though, that it's dripping everywhere, which is nice because things can get messy with sheet masks. Sorry, that was creepy. This part, this little bar thing, always dries up and falls off because I talk too much with it. You're supposed to be relaxing when you're doing this, and I'm just not. Well, I am. I'm chilling with my cats. Anyways, continuing on. So the first ingredient is propylene glycol, which is a small organic alcohol commonly used as a skin conditioning agent in cosmetics and skincare products. It has been associated with irritant and allergic contact dermatitis as well as contact urticaria hives in humans, so it could be irritating to some sensitive skin people. Next up is PEG 32, which is used as a binder and a solvent. Its worries though about it is because contamination occurs during the manufacturing process, and the contamination is usually toxic chemicals. I think they're called dioxane, 1,4-dioxane or something is the one that you have to worry about. Anyway, so any of the PEG, which is polyethylene glycol, that is when they're making that, that's what happens. The toxic impurities get into it then during the manufacturing process. So continuing on, PEG 60 hydrogenated castor oil is a concern. It's used as a cleansing agent. Castor oil is good for your skin too and hair, but there's the contamination concerns due to PEG being present in it. Next up is sodium polyacrylate, which is used as a skin conditioning agent as well. It's classified as expected to be toxic or harmful by Environment Canada and also listed as a medium human health priority by Environment Canada. So, yeah, I'd be worried about that. It says it's skin conditioning, so I don't think it's going to break you out, but I don't know what it's doing to you exactly. Anyways, next up is Laureth 7. It's a polyethylene glycol-based surfactant, which means it can, like, it's a cleanser. It may contain potentially toxic impurities such as 1,4-dioxane, so it's the same as any of the PEG, any of the PEG ingredients, sorry. It's because of the way it's manufactured, it can be contaminated by toxic impurities like that 1,4-dioxane. Next up is phenoxyethanol, which I've mentioned many times before. It's used as a preservative. The European Union classifies it as toxic / harmful, but Environment Canada does not. And then we have ethyl hexanediol, which is used as a fragrance ingredient. And again, the European Union classifies it as toxic / harmful because it can be a potential human skin toxicant or allergen. But Environment Canada is just like, don't worry about it, guys. No worries. So, yeah. Take it how you want to, I guess. Are you going to believe Europe or Canada? Next, we have dimethicone, which is used as a lubricant and skin conditioning agent as well. Environment Canada classifies it as expected to be toxic / harmful and also suspected to be an environmental toxin. So even if you don't care what you're doing to yourself, dimethicone isn't the greatest because we're screwing over the wildlife and everything too, I guess. So dimethicone is bad. And I know a lot of primers and stuff like that, and sometimes even foundations, makeup have it, so keep an eye out for that. I know it can clog your pores too. I have heard that from beauty gurus, so yeah, it's just not the greatest for your skin. Next up is niacinamide, so we're starting to get into some good stuff for your skin finally. Yeah, so it's aka, like niacinamide is aka vitamin B3. It is a very effective skin restoring ingredient that offers multiple benefits for aging skin. Among those benefits is the ability to visibly improve the appearance of enlarged pores, which I had, and I totally forgot to show you guys. I just have really oily skin, so my pores are very visible and I have blackheads, and right now I have some acne, like some right there and one, can you see it? Oh no, it's too, oh, you can kind of see that little bump. Yeah, it's trying to escape me. Anyway, so I got some issues going on there. So yeah, it improves the appearance of enlarged pores, uneven skin tone, fine lines, dullness, and a weakened skin surface. So vitamin B3 is pretty good for your skin, I'd say. Next up is charcoal. So as listed in the name, it draws bacteria, poisons, chemicals, dirt, and other microparticles to the surface of skin, helping you to achieve a flawless complexion and fight acne. So that's pretty good. Also, just mentioning that, I know I just kind of learned this. I never had thought about this before, but watching other YouTubers and stuff review like cleansing sheet masks, they mentioned that sometimes they break out right after using them, but it's not necessarily the ingredients inside of it, like it is and it isn't, of the sheet mask. It's just because like charcoal especially brings all those impurities and stuff to the surface, so they say that to them it feels like the mask worked because it's like drawed, I don't know what you want to call it, pulled it all to the surface, and that's like, so yeah. I don't know. Take it how you. Well, to me, I'd be like pissed. I haven't noticed myself break out a whole lot, but I'm gonna start keeping an eye on that now. After doing cleansing masks, that is. Normal, just regular serum ones should not make you break out. If they do, then it's definitely something that's not agreeing with your face in the mask. But I've heard that because this is cleansing and stuff is, working to draw it all out, that's what happens. Continuing on, sorry for my boring little blurbs, but this is what I learned online, so I'm just relaying it on. You can just fast forward to the end to see Frankie if you want. No one would blame you. Alright, continuing on. We're like halfway through the ingredients. I'm so sorry, but there's a lot in this one. Next up is pearl powder. So it is rich in amino acids and more than 30 trace minerals. It also contains signal proteins that stimulate the regeneration of collagen. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, so it's just literally crushed pearls. That's what that is. And then they crush them into a powder, then use it in cosmetics. It's quite popular over in Korea too, I guess. It's used for skin brightening properties and stuff like that. So. Next up is allantoin. I've mentioned that before. It's found in several plants such as the sugar beet, comfrey, chamomile, and wheat sprouts. It's considered an effective moisturizing ingredient when used in skincare, and its gentle, non-irritating qualities make it an excellent addition to anti-aging products for those with sensitive or easily irritated skin, and that's me. Yeah, my skin will just rebel whenever, and I'm sorry. I look like a home robbery gone wrong right now. It's just like falling off like Picasso's home robbery. My face is falling off. Anyways, continuing on again. I'm very squirrel today, like easily distracted. Next up is Onethera Biennis oil, aka evening primrose oil, which is a powerful ingredient for common skin woes like acne, wrinkles, and eczema. It's packed with omega-6 fatty acids, and which are crucial for healthy skin and nails. So it's pretty good, I'd say. Next up is hydrolyzed jojoba esters. So these are the essential fatty acids from the jojoba plant, broken down by water, and they function as skin softening agents. So that's good. Next up is lactobacillus soybean ferment extract. So, fermentation and skincare over in Korea especially is pretty important, I guess. The process of due to the fermentation process, it's broken down into like the raw material, so in this case soybean extract is broken down into smaller molecules by the lactobacillus, the bacteria, the microorganisms that ferment it. So that means that it's more easily and effectively absorbed by the skin. So yeah, that's why they've started fermenting things over there and adding it to their skincare. Interesting. So the soybean extract, when it's fermented, can help soothe, brighten, and hydrate your skin. Next up is another fermentation product. It's bifida ferment lysate, aka yeast ferment filtrate. So this offsets, or has been shown to offset, oxidative skin damage and the presence of UV light. So that's interesting, and it's also hydrating and soothing for the skin as well. Next after that is Saccharomyces / that's the bacteria / rice ferment filtrate extract. So as I said before, this allows it, the fermentation extract breaks it down, and so it leads to smaller molecules that your skin can more readily absorb. So it also, the rice ferment filtrate itself, it reduces the chances of skin irritation as well. And it's very hydrating, and it helps bring back skin's elasticity. Sorry guys, I have like a lot of notes, so I apologize. I keep looking down. And then we have lactobacillus / ginseng root ferment filtrate, which is skin conditioning as well. Then we have leuconostoc / radish root ferment filtrate, which has antimicrobial properties. And then last but not least, we have propolis, which I have mentioned. I had it before, I think. I think I did. Anyways, propolis is made by bees. I think it's made from like, they make it with like spit and then like all the plant juices that they gather when they're out there collecting pollen. I don't know, apparently it's like this like liquid gold that they vomit out, bee vomit, let's just call it that. So yeah, it's made by bees and is commonly used for its healing, antiseptic, and restorative capabilities. It can assist in balancing, healing, and soothing problematic skin. So yeah, puke all over my face, bees. I'll take it if it fixes it. That'd be great. That'd be great. All right, that sounds weird. I never had thought I'd say the words puke all over my face, bees, but here we are. So, I'm like 10 minutes in. I'm gonna put you guys on pause here for a second, and then I will be back in like 5-10 minutes. No time flat for you guys, and we will discuss my final thoughts. So, see you guys soon. And I don't know where oh, there it is, right in my crotch. My remote. So, bye! No, that didn't work. Okay, bye! Hey guys, welcome back. So, it is 20 minutes later, and as you can see, this part has dried up. It's still damp. Like, I've had ones that they've actually dried out completely, but yeah, I'm just talking too much. Stop that. Frankie's trying to get into his treats a little early. Anyways, here we are. Blip. So, as you can see, like, that's leftover acne that's supposed to be going away that I picked at. But this is like, there's a new one coming in here. There's one that's like halfway through, and anyways, my skin was not doing well. So hopefully this will help, but I'm not gonna freak out if I end up having a few extra pimples in the next few days, because hopefully that means that it was working and drying out all the impurities to the surface. So yeah, we'll just pat this in here and call over Frank. Come back. I scared him when I took off my mask. He's like, put it back on. Anyways. Come on. We got job to do here. Oh, there he is. Oh my goodness, I didn't even open the bag. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh. There we go. Oh, look up. Look up. Okay, so Frank, how many Frankies out of 5 do we give this? I'm probably gonna go with a 3.5 Frankies. 3.5 Frankies out of 5. That's only because there was quite a bit of like crap like ingredients in here that they didn't need. And then dimethicone, because I know you don't have to use that, there's other ingredients you can use, and I know for a fact that it clogs pores and it is an environmental toxin, so I'm not a huge fan of that. There was a lot of good ingredients in it though, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, Freeman Beauty Infusion is pretty good, especially their pricing and everything like that. Normally, like, I was actually surprised that there was so much crap, like, to me, like, filler ingredients that probably you definitely could have replaced with other ingredients. Maybe they're more expensive, maybe that's why, I don't know. Anyways, it just seemed a lot more than normal for Freeman Beauty. Like, every company has to use a few of them pretty well, unless you're like completely all natural. But yeah, there was a little too much there and not enough good to outweigh the bad, I guess, if you want to put it like that. So 3.5 Frankies out of 5. So thank you so much. I'm so sorry that this is so long. Like I said, there was a lot of ingredients to go through, so apologize. There was some great stuff too. My skin feels good. It's a little sticky afterwards, so I'm not a huge fan of that either. And I have like cat hair that's sticking to my face right now, so that's not fun. But anyways, we'll continue on. Adele world problems. Like, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, and we will hopefully see you again soon. Bye. No, that didn't work again. Nothing's more awkward than saying bye in a weird little voice and smiling creepily and then stuck smiling like that as it's still blinking at you being like recording. Anyways, enjoy your weekend, guys. Bye. Nope. Okay. No, I'm not even pressing the right button. Bye, guys. Thanks for stopping by. If you made it to this point, I hope you got a laugh out of that. See you again soon. Bye. No.